Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Klay Thompson's contract demands to Warriors revealed. Klay Thompson wants more on a new deal than the Golden State Warriors are willing to give, perhaps not in terms of money but definitely in terms of years on his next deal. Monty Poole of NBC Sports reported that Thompson, 34 years old, is seeking a 3-year contract, be that from the Warriors or another NBA team. Thompson realizes he won't see anything like his expiring contract, a 5-year max worth $190 million, Poole wrote on Monday, June 17. League sources indicate he's seeking an offer of at least 3 years. Golden State offered Thompson an extension of 2 years worth a total of $48 million ahead of last season, which the 5-time All-Star shooting guard turned down, per NBC. Thompson was a far cry from a bad player for the Dubs last season, when he averaged nearly 18 points and almost 39% shooting from behind the three-point line. However, he was a bad value given the more than $43 million he earned for his efforts in 2023-24. Gone are the days when Thompson was among the NBA's best two-way wings, an all-defensive team selection whose exceptional shooting was the basis for 5 consecutive trips to the All-Star game, Poole wrote Monday. He still can go for 30 or 40 on a given night, but frequency and efficiency have dipped, as has his defensive versatility. Golden State's decision on whether to bring Thompson back next year will likely come down to what type of decline they expect during his age 35, 36, and 37 campaigns, how much they'll have to offer annually for his services, and how else they might be able to utilize those funds to improve the roster around Stephen Curry and Draymond Green, who will remain in the Bay Area long-term. After finishing 10th in the Western Conference last season and shown the postseason door by the Sacramento Kings in the opening game of the NBA play-in tournament, questions about whether the Warriors can scratch their way back into title contention are more than legitimate. Putting together a sizable offer for Thompson might be the emotional will of the franchise and its fan base, but doing so may also slam the door on another shot at the finals for a team whose stars are aging amid a brutally tough and youthful West. Warriors announce California Classic schedule. This is the last year that there won't be constant professional basketball in the Bay Area through the summer. When the summer of 2025 rolls around, we'll all get to watch the Golden State Valkyries, who will play in their inaugural WNBA season through the warmest San Francisco months, giving us professional basketball to root for all year long. Until that happens, the only summer basketball we get is Summer League. But damn. Summer League sure can be fun, right? Las Vegas is the star of Summer League, but before that action begins, we get the first dose of Summer League hoops, the California Classic. On Monday, the Warriors announced the schedule for the California Classic games that will be played at the Chase Center in San Francisco. The first games are on Saturday, July 6, when the Sacramento Kings and Los Angeles Lakers play at 1:30 p.m. Pacific Time, followed by the Warriors and Miami Heat at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Time. On Sunday, July 7th, it will be the Kings versus the Heat at 1:30 p.m. Pacific Time and the Warriors versus the Lakers at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Time. And finally, on Wednesday, July 10th, the Heat and Lakers will play at 4 p.m. Pacific Time, followed by the Warriors and Kings at 7 p.m. Pacific Time. You can purchase tickets for these games on the Warriors website. The other California Classic games will take place at Golden One Center, home of the Kings. Those games will feature the Kings, Charlotte Hornets, San Antonio Spurs, and the Chinese national team. While the Warriors won't unveil their Summer League roster until July, after they've had chance to draft new players and sign some youngsters, it's been reported that reigning rookies Brandon Podziemski and Tracy Jackson-Davis will partake in the Summer League festivities, even after earning roles on the Warriors by the end of the 2023-24 season. Klay Thompson is reportedly ready to test free agency market. Klay Thompson is reportedly preparing to explore all options in free agency, marking a significant moment in his career and the history of the Golden State Warriors. The 34-year-old guard, a key figure in the Warriors dynasty, is set to become an unrestricted free agent for the first time this summer, according to Shams Charania of The Athletic, who was speaking on Run It Back TV. This is something we've been talking about for months. For the first time in his career, really, Klay Thompson, I'm told, is open to all external options in free agency coming up. He intends to test free agency. We know the Warriors want him back. They offered him an extension before the start of the season. They're going to see if there can be a deal that gets done, but he's going to be there in the marketplace seeking offers elsewhere. Could Orlando step up? What team out there could step up for Klay Thompson? That is going to be the big question. But the Warriors will stay in touch with him and see exactly where he's going to end up going. If he does leave the Warriors that call with Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Steve Kerr, that's going to be the most difficult call Klay Thompson's possibly made ever. 2010, despite the Warriors' interest in retaining Thompson, negotiations have stalled since the end of the 2023-24 NBA season. The Warriors offered an extension before the season started, but no notable progress has been made since then. Thompson is now open to evaluating offers from other teams, indicating a willingness to potentially leave the Bay Area. Thompson's career has been marked by both incredible highs and significant challenges. A 5-time NBA All-Star and 2-time All-NBA selection, he played an integral role in Golden State's 4 championships over the past decade. But, injuries sidelined him for 2 seasons, and since his return in January 2022, he has faced difficulties maintaining his previous level of performance, particularly in shooting consistency and defense. In the 2023-24 season, Thompson averaged 17.9 points, 3.3 rebounds, and 2.3 assists per game, with a 38.7% shooting rate from three-point range, one of his worst years to date. There is mutual interest between Thompson and the Orlando Magic, as well as reported interest from the Philadelphia 76ers. The Magic could offer a more prominent role and potentially a more lucrative contract, while the 76ers are looking for experienced shooters to complement their roster. Additionally, the Oklahoma City Thunder have emerged as a potential suitor, with their significant collection of draft picks available for a possible trade. Furthermore, the Los Angeles Lakers, the team of Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, have consistently been linked to him, adding another layer of intrigue to his free agency. Thompson's decision will likely hinge on financial considerations and the role offered by prospective teams. The Warriors extended Draymond Green last summer, and they aim for Thompson's contract to align in terms of years, albeit at a slightly lower salary. The Warriors' willingness to let Thompson test the market suggests they are prepared for a potential departure but remain hopeful of retaining him at the right price and role. As Thompson navigates free agency, his departure would mark the end of an era for the Warriors. The prospect of seeing Thompson, a franchise icon, in a different uniform underscores the ever-changing landscape of the NBA. For Thompson, this period represents a pivotal decision that could shape the final chapter of his illustrious career. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Klay Thompson? Leave your opinion in the comments.